There. Am I back? Did I come back? Did I come back? I hope I did. Hope I did. Hope I did. I don't know what was going on. Hope everybody joins me back here. Do. Do. Yes. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It must have been my internet because I literally was doing fine. I'm talking away, and everything was still working. I look over and it said disconnected. I'm like, what the heck? But I was able to talk and everything, which is kind of weird. But anyways, welcome back, guys. I'm not going to do another tour. We're not going to play that game again. We already did most of the tour. If you guys want to see it again, I'll get up there. But if not, we're going to start farming. So welcome to, if you guys want, I'll make sure that I post a link. Sorry about clearing my throat in your ear holes, but let's get going and we're going to buy some animals. Welcome in, Timbo. You missed everything. I forgot to tell you guys the rest of the rules. Under 300 horsepower only. Last few weeks, yeah. Yeah, they'll find us in a second. I don't know what happened, but apparently it went black screen, but it was still showing on my end that it was like I was live and everything. But yeah, I should have downloaded that tank while I was here. While I was offline for a second. Would have only taken me a few seconds, but look at this. I don't know if I have a dumpster full of rocks at home, but I've got a dumpster full of crap. Old truck tires, IBC tanks. It's great. This map is amazing. But this series is not... The only reason I'm doing this is because of Buckland Farms. I was so mad. I was so mad. I did so, and one can... Yeah. But I was so mad at Buckland Farm because I just got onto it and it took me about 6 hours. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going anywhere, Bill. I have to do this series tonight. I have to get it live because of what happened with Buckland Farm. My suggestion to you guys is do not put your mods on auto update because Fury did, and when the map updated, welcome back everybody that's coming back. I'm really happy that you guys are joining me again. Apparently my internet or YouTube or whatever it was just decided to end my stream literally in the middle of a tour, which is whatever, because I was talking away and not even looking over, and MGO was like, by the way, your internet must be messed up. And I didn't think anything of it until one of the guys in the chat said the black screen, and I looked over and it said stream disconnected. I was like, what is going on? And it happened to Ham the other day, too. It just went nuts. So it's been happening. But welcome back, everybody. Getting back to what happened was all my mods are on auto update because the guys that I play multiplayer with, generally speaking, they update their mods very quickly. And I'm not the type of guy that updates mine, so I generally forget. So every single time I go on to play multiplayer, I can never get on. So I decided at one last minute to put it on auto update. That way, whenever I play multiplayer and I got the original mods and they update the mods, it updates them all automatically. So it saved time. Well, what happened is the map author from Buckland Farms decided to do an update on it. So what happened? Hi, Johnny. Welcome in. Welcome for our second go around of the night. And what it did is it changed. It said new save game required. Well, I didn't think anything of it. I'm in Big A's stream, and he's like, oh, did you see there was an update for Buckland Farm? And I go, no. So while he was streaming, I went on and I checked it out. And I go, oh, my God, it changed the entire entire thing. It wouldn't even load up the game. It was nuts. So I was like, all right, this is the second time that I've had a problem with Buckland Farm. The manure pit didn't work. The animals turned white. And I'm like, okay, this map needs some serious testing. So I ditched it and I came here. Now, as I stated in the beginning, this map is not ever going to be for console or however you say it. Too many crops, too many textures, too many different things on it that are... now you guys got me paranoid. Now I keep looking over to make sure the stream's going. Hilarious. Welcome to Fury Stream. But welcome in, Hams gang. Thank you for jumping in here. It's been nice. It's been a while since I've streamed. But this is not a series for everybody. This is gonna be ultra realistic because my guys that love my realism, that have come and joined my channel for realism, they never get it. Usually Fury's doing some crazy challenge, some nutsy cuckoo, crazy 28-meter crap stuff. So we started working on that, and I've gotten my channel pretty much back to where I want it. So the difference is that backcountry will be 28-day months, but at 15x speed. And this will be 1-day months, but at 1x speed. We're going to play 12 hours from... So we have to play till 8 o'clock. So there will be times when we play... we'll play at night. There'll be some nighttime farming, which if you guys research the internet, there's not much of that going on. So it's kind of exciting. But without further ado, I've already given a tour, Johnny, so you'll have to go watch the other one. Yeah, or use some creepy van. Yeah, exactly. So we're not going to do that. We've got... Thanks, MGL. I just, I guess what happened is you just kind of get away from yourself, and the more that you get into those crazy challenges, the less I get away. And I'm a real farmer, so it's really like it was killing me to play at those speeds. But I always was under the impression that, because a couple of guys who mentored me a few years back when I started about 4 years ago, they told me, oh, you got to keep pushing your series and you got to keep doing this. And I got into that, and I realized now that you don't have to. People will watch if they want to watch. So anyways, let's head down. We're going to buy some animals. We're going to put them in here. And then, actually, no, we're not going to buy the animals. Let's start harvesting. Let's get our harvester hooked up. And first we'll get the 7810 started here and warmed up. The 7J, sorry. Now, as you guys see, the doors work. The where is it? There's that. Then this comes down without having to turn on interactive control. It's pretty cool. So this over here. Now there's a strict in the actually, you know what? We're doing a strict 11-mile-an-hour speed limit. We're going to try to adhere to that as much as we can. I have manual attaching. I have precision farming in. All that stuff is in. Oh, the joystick all works and everything. So let's hook up to our header and take it over to the field that we're going to start as I go 17. So I'm going to have to set that in the cruise control. Now, we don't always have to play in cab to be realistic, so we will come out to do that stuff, but I'm just so used to playing in cab. I've got that one mod that you start in cab automatically, because that's how I play. So when we get farming, no, we'll come out a little bit so you guys can see the map and everything. That's not as a strict rules. When we're on the main road, we have strict 26-mile-an-hour speed limit with no matter what vehicle we're using. So we... There we go. There we go. And we'll leave that door open because we're going to be getting out here in a minute. There. I'll turn that off. Take this down to... No, we'll go 10. Just because in real life you don't drive your... Nobody drives their farm 30, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. So all of this equipment on this map, with the exception of 2 pieces I do believe, I own in real life. So we're gonna do that. So this 7J, I own one of these in real life, except ours is 10 horsepower less than this. This is 265. Ours is 255. So, as you can see, these hedges have hit markers on them. And if you go into the high part, you can't even jump over them. You have to go to the low part to jump over them. So, there's no driving over the hedges on this map at all, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, let's get this header set up. This is going to be a tricky one. So we might have to come out like this so we can see just a little bit. Oh, nothing over 9 meters. Everything under 300 horsepower. All the watering of our greenhouses, all the manure out of our slurry, or I mean out of our farm, or I'm pointing like you guys can see me. All of our manure out of our cows has to be done with a wheelbarrow. Oh, I didn't show you guys that, did I? Before we got disconnected. I showed you this, and I showed you this. Whoops. That. But I did not show you my little wheelbarrow. Or as my dad would call it, wheelbarrow. Hop the fence. Come on. Right here with a shovel. This is how we got to do our manure. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So you got to scoop it up. It holds 800 liters in the shovel, and I think 800 liters in there. So it's like a one-shot deal. Like I stated before, the straw is going to go right here. There's no trigger for it, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. The thing comes up. And, oh, and the other thing is, I was going to show you that on this map, I don't have any animals yet, you get 85% for just silage. I wish I had that kind of money. But this map is set up exactly like Alma, Missouri, or Alma, Missouri, however Big A says it. Where if you give them silage, it gives you 85 or 88% overall. And then if you give them 10% grass or whatever, you can get 98% without even having to give them TMR. So we're going to make, this one's for Cowboy. We're making bunker grass. We're going to take our grass and make it into silage. Then we're going to take and scoop it from there and feed them right to there, and then put it into our multi-fruit silo over there. Then we can take the wheelbarrow out, maybe. We'll see what happens. But this is going to be tricky. So to get this header set up, because this is, like I'm telling you guys, I'm not even joking, that if you hit one of these hedges, it will flip you right around. Yep, I did see that. We're thinking strongly of going to it also, because I'm telling you, feeding the cows is a pain anymore. So I like to, what was I going to say? I was wondering if I'd like to take those trees down, but not right now. So what we're going to have to do is come in here like so. Yeah, see, you can't even, this is only a 7-meter header. I'm going to have to drive on the crops, everybody. Drive on the crops. Yep. It's a good thing I got crops destruction turned off, isn't it? This one might be tricky. These fields are tight. Not going to lie, these fields are tight. Love it. See if we can get our header into there. Take dish. No, because I want to get my header hooked up. All right. Also, no tabbing of vehicles. So this is, like I said, this series is going to be a series that we have pretty much, not this one particular, because we're going to try to get a full year on this before we move on. Because I promised a couple of my closest friends that I want to start pushing the series farther and farther and farther, so that I don't just put out 10 episodes and then move on to a map. So we want to make sure that we're getting ample enough. Boom and boom. You can see it automatically goes to it. The in-cab. Now, this is going to be brutal for some of you to watch. 3.2 miles an hour. That we are... Now, we will be back with that, so we'll leave that open. Especially since we're harvesting right next to our farm. 3.2 miles an hour, we're going to harvest that. So it's going to be brutal for you guys to watch. A lot of you guys. And he made this super tight. You can see what I hit on. So... let's get this unfolded first. I don't even know if I can make that corner. YouTube played an ad, and it was the star. I was like, what? Yeah, really. It's going to be a lot of teaching, and what I'm going to tell you guys is, if all of you that are real-life farmers out there, many of you are, I'm going to get this right here. Watch this. Can I get under there? No. If when I'm taking a minute to show a farm how it works, if you know how it works in real life, just kind of fast forward. Get that off that header. Me too, cowboy. All right, so this is going to have to go out here for now. I'm not going to make that turn. Am I stuck already? Ha! Turn your heads, everybody. Stuck already. This is no joke. Might have to go to a smaller header, to be honest with you. Because 7.6 seems to be quite big. We'll try the field itself. There. Anyways, we're going to leave that right there. Because we're going to be having to hook back up to it later. Yeah, in fact, I may have to go to a smaller header, I think, to get through these. You know what? It's a good idea. So let's sell that right here so we get rid of it. It's trial and error. Like I said, I promised, like I was talking to Ham in depth about this off camera. And a lot of times what happens is you get so busy doing a tour of the map and showing everything that you don't even know like how things work and stuff yourself. So no 7.6 meter header. We're going to go pick up we're going to get a 4-pointer. See if we can get through the gates and stuff. And if we can't, then we'll pick up a smaller header. Because I think it's designed to use small headers, which is fine. And that's fine. I do it too. Whenever I'm watching anybody, whether I'm watching Big A or whether I'm watching Ham or whether I'm watching any of my favorite streamers, I'm always doing something on the farm, whether it's building or what's going on. There's nothing wrong with that. If that doesn't fold that 6-meter mulcher, we're going to have to get rid of that too. All right, let's see. Did they make a John Deere header? Oh, I got to buy one thing real quick. I got to buy this for Johnny. Should I make it a ladies' bike? Men's bike. BC Cruiser. Wire donkey. What is that? I'd be pulling bushes. Yeah, you can't on this. All right. I think we're going to go with the wire donkey since that sounds like Johnny anyways. We got it. We got to. Oh. Is this the one you got, Johnny? I should have made it ladies. Is this the one you have? This is hilarious. I'm sorry. Yeah. Lazy Acres is a big, nice map. Let's see here. Let's see. Headers. Do we have a 5, a 5.7, a 6. We're going to have to go 5. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I got 5s down here in John Deere. Holy headers, Batman. I know that I've got 4.5, but that's a Ford. 6. Nope. Should we go a blue header? Or should we try the 5? Should we try the 5? Let's see, because that was a 7.6. Can't do that one. We can go this one at 6. Are we going to have to go 5? Because they don't have any small ones. You know what we might have to do, guys? While we're on stream? We might have to go the Ford. We might have to go the small. because I can't fit through the gates with the big header. So we might have to be going to the Ford 4.5. Yeah. You know what? Sorry. Say goodbye, everybody. For those of you who hate John Deere, you're going to love this anyways. All right, so I generally don't like to use them when I play because I use them every day. Don't I have the Ford harvester in here? I have the headers, but I don't have the harvester. All right. Well, that kind of sucks. And she goes 10, 25. We'll go 10. Yeah. And we'll keep it. We'll keep it Ford color. Jeez, that looks ugly. Anyways. And now we gotta move this here. Hopefully now we can get through the gate. Yep, they did. New Holland. Actually, it was originally Ford back in the day. And New Holland bought them out. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. It was Ford, then Fiat Gree bought them out, and then New Holland bought them both out. So the Ford colors are actually New Holland colors, and they kept it. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot of people don't know that. But yep, it was 3 different companies, and it was Fiat Gree and Ford at the same time for probably about 20 years, to be honest with you. And then it switched over to strictly New Holland back probably in the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, we're going to have to go through there. Now, hopefully I can get through. Yeah, we'll keep it that. See? New Holland, and it's Ford. Yep. Let's get this. Now, this is the Omatana mod. I don't know what I did with my Ford harvester. I might have gotten rid of it and didn't think about it. Might have to go to the other side. I know there's a PTO. Is there not one on this one? I know there is. No. Okay. So I gotta figure out where that might not even hook up to this. Oh, there's the PTO. Okay, so it doesn't have wire hookups on it, which is fine. Make sure this is given straw here. We'll do that when we get there. I hope I get right through the hedges with this. Then I can get rid of that other header and go from there. Hopefully. If not, I don't know what I'm going to have to do to harvest this. Yes. Oh, nope. Hang on. Oh, come on. Like a glove. Except I can't get through that. These are tight. This is a map that would be strictly for those of you who like the realism, because this is a struggle. Oh, that's right. This is... There we go. Yep. They did everything from combines. In fact, let me show you. I have... where is she? Where's cultivators? There we go. I have a Ford cultivator also that they did. In real life. They also did a lot of brands of cultivators. They did cultivators, they did balers, they did because anything that New Holland did, they did. But there's very little bit on any of the mod sites that are Ford. You can find the Ford tractors, and I think mine are under small. Yep. Right here you can find the 78. This is on the in-game mod hub. These are Ford tractors, Ford New Holland. This is the version 3, Force 3. You have the Force 2 and 3 here. And I also have... I also have the TW25 and 35. There's the Ford 70 series. This is on the in-game mod hub as well. There is... As you can see, I'm a big Ford fan as far as tractors go. TW20 in real life or in this on this farm? Let me know which one you want me to tell you. There. Now we are going like a turtle. So we need at least in game. I can tell you, we can add it up together. Okay, 3.28. We'll say 3.5. See, I can't get over the high parts. 3.8. So right around 8 acres for that. Forgot which one I own there. Sorry, as I jog over here. See, I strategically find the low parts. Another 3, so about, that's 4, so about 12 so far. Where's the low part? Come on. Where's the low part when you're trying to do something? All right, I guess we go through the... Wow, these are all high over here. Cheaters. There we go. 4, so 16. Then we go across. That's starting to annoy me, going that slow. Maybe I can jump it going this fast. Oh, I cleared both of them. 17. And 18, 19. So right around 19 or 20. It's pretty close. Boy, if you go 4x speed, you can clear these hedges. So what's nice is I can now sell the header trailer because we don't need it. Because we know that'll get through. Here we go. Back to harvesting. So not much. Not many acres to get going here. There we go. For those of you who like this part, let's go here for a while. Watch all the smoke come up. I have all my graphics turned way up. Yeah, if I could really jump like that in real life. Now, what would happen in real life is I would do this. Then I'd call my son Jay. I'd be like, Jay, help lift Dad's leg over the thing. Did I just go over that? Yes. That's awesome. We could use my steering wheel since it's right in front of me for a little while. And I've been playing. I got some really cool mods for ETS 2. I got some cool mods for ATS. Oh man, I've been just modding away. And I did buy Precision Farming. As you can see, we're turning it orange right now. But, you know, there's certain guys out there that stream that are and play the game strictly in cab. You watch Simulation for the Nation. He doesn't come out of in cab. He stays in cab. Virtual Farmer, for the most part, stays in cab. I like to try to come out every once in a while so you can see what's going on. So you don't, like, after a while it would get boring. But we're also not allowed to use Courseplay or workers at all. So this is definitely a series not for the faint at heart. Because for those of you who like to go like a Banshee, like Johnny does, this series isn't that. And then what I'm going to do, like I said in my recording, Yeah. Yep. I've seen them. My neighbor has one. Well, it's funny, as a farmer, we call everybody neighbors, but he's probably 15 miles from me. But about 15, 16 as the crow flies, like if you were to fly across the thing. Probably more like 20 if you ride the roads. He has basically, yeah, this is how I play. Period. Yep. Anytime that you guys have any questions about farming, let me know. I will answer them to the best of my ability. Try to put it in as easy terms as I can. For those of you who have real farms, MGL won't ask too many questions because he's set on what he needs to do. You can tell when I'm using my controller. See how fast that goes? This is my steering wheel. But what happens, guys, is I have both of them hooked up so that if I tilt my steering wheel at all, like it'll always override the controller. It's weird. Same thing if I shift right now, it'll stop the tractor if I use my shifter, because I have, for the longest time, I used the shifter to drive the tractors. It was pretty cool. So I'm going to have to re-download that Ford we'll have here. And we may just pick up a smaller tractor since we don't need that 7J now. We can just keep going smaller and just keep doing it realistically. But yeah, I like to come out every once in a while, but this is how fast you harvest. I don't care if you're in the Midwest. I don't care if you're on a 77,000 acre field. You're not going to go much over 4 miles an hour. Look it up. You can only put so much. In fact, as I was telling Ham, the faster that the bigger the header you go. Doing well. We got 30 new additions to the farm. They're a pain. When you are feeding 30 calves daily, and they finally just got weaned off their mother. So usually for the first week or so, they're on their mother's milk, and then after that we start bottle feeding them. I'm telling you, all calves do is, they're worse than babies in real life. All they do is eat and poop. That's it. They sit in one spot. They tear everything apart. They're little mischievous little devils. We put them in these, to show you guys a little bit. I got my speed on. These things right here. These are called calf pens. I don't know if you've ever seen them or not, but we have these about 600 of them on my farm. And the calf goes in here. As soon as it gets weaned from its mother, it goes in here. And you literally take a bale of straw or a pitchfork or a shovel, whatever you want to do, throw straw in the bottom of that, throw straw in the bottom of this. And on the outside here has a milk bottle that's attached. And they learn how to go over there. And over here is a water bottle that's attached so they can get their water and everything right out of the same thing. But they just are nonstop. They just all they do is eat, and poop, and you got to clean it up. But they love to tear. They like to chew on, because they're the same as a toddler in the sense of they're teething as their teeth come in, and their teeth isn't anything like ours. It's more like a flat tooth. So when their tooth comes in, it's like it drives them nuts. So they chew on the wire. They chew on the little plastic hut, we call them igloos. They chew on everything. They just chew and chew and chew and chew and chew. And then when they're done chewing, they chew some more. They chew the nipples off the bottles, and then you put the milk in and it all spills out on the ground. It's fun. But I love them. They're little babies, and they're going to make us money someday, so I can't complain. If you guys want me to turn down the level of smoke too, let me know, because I've got the smoke mod in, and that's all that smoke you see in front of the window. But if you ever had run a real combine in real life, this is what you see. This is what you see, or this is it. This is for hours and hours and hours on end. So, but I can come out of here every once in a while just to give you guys a nice little view. But thanks for asking, Bandit. It's a work in progress. We get now we had 30 of them, 30 calves, and 6 of them were boys. 6 of them turned out to be bulls. So they're going to go, as soon as they get to be the age of 6 months, they're going to the butcher shop. And they get taken care of. Once they reach about 500 to 1,000 pounds, there you go, because we're going to sell them as veal. We get more money when we sell them as veal. And then and then the other ones get raised and they stay with the herd. And we have 6 bulls that we breed with. We breed with now, so that puts us at about 155 head total. But we'll be back down to about 125 once we sell everything and get everything done. And then in 2 years, we'll pick another bull that will raise up to continue the herd. And that's what's nice about that. But it's exciting, and it's the circle of life, and that's what's fun about it. And it never ends. It just continues to go. In my lifetime, I've seen lots and lots of generations. Now, if you give everything, generally speaking, a cow's life isn't much more than 5-6 years, but they can have the possibility to live up to 15 years. They do live a long time if you just feed them and let them sit there, but they're not worth anything after that. So what you want to do is after they get to about 2 years, their milk production slows down. So then they start spending the next year. They'll have one more baby after that, one more calf, and then they'll raise that. They'll still give milk, but their production goes down to about 50% of what it was. And after about the 3-year mark, then they go away to make somebody's nice steak dinner. So, but anyways, thank you for that question. I can go on and on teaching people. It's what I love to do. It's what I got into Farm Sim for. I got into Farm Sim to teach people and show them how to really farm, through the eyes of what a dairy farmer goes through every day. And like I was telling Ham the other day, that a lot of people they play Farm Sim and they see this game and they think, oh, well, it's nice to just be able to do this, but your day never ends. I was in the middle of watching Ham stream the other night, and I literally had to go out because we have alarms on our barn, and every time something happens, whether an animal gets into it or whether the cow backs into the door, the alarm goes off. So it was about 10:30 at night. The alarm's going off in my house, which is, I live on the old farmhouse in the house, so it's like, neat, neat, neat. I was like, oh, what's going on? It's like 10 o'clock at night, and you want to go to bed. Like right before I was streaming it, the alarm went off again, and the wind had blown the latch off open on the door, so the door opened. We do that for many reasons, because I live literally in the middle of nowhere, and we have critters, and we have coyotes, and we have everything, and they will go in and they'll tear you up. They cows are pretty. They're a lot of animals don't like them. But I tell you, you get a hungry enough coyote or a wolf or anything like that, they will go in there and they will eat them. They'll chew them up. You come up, you find their stomachs, because coyotes and wolves, they'll eat the stomach out first. It's absolutely weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. So, I mean, then again, that's where all the fun stuff is, I guess. Oh, you guys didn't see this. This has cool traffic on it. Manure spreader. The traffic on this map does not go fast at all. There, back to harvesting. And then we can go and we'll change, and we'll go this next row here, and then we'll go start picking up some straw because we want to get our cows going. What's this? I said, it's cool to meet real life farmers playing farm stuff. Yeah, it's I've been playing since FS11. I've played FS9, but it wasn't the same. It was like a Atari game at that point. We've come so far, guys. It's crazy to look back and think how far we've come in graphics, and yeah, 100%. 100%. My wife is, she gets so mad at me. She's like, "Don't you do this all day long, and then you want to come in here and do this at night?" And it's crazy how it's an addiction. I think what I get off on, as they say, is the ability to teach people. You guys don't understand. I get probably 50, 60, 70, 80 questions a day about how things really work. Like, for the longest time, Cowboy was picking my brain because he wants to play realistic, and I understand that. So, you know, I turned him on and to a couple of guys to watch, and he watches videos on it, and he tries to pay attention as much as he can, and that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me tick, you know, just so I can open up people's eyes a little bit about the farming industry. But anyways, like I was saying, like I told Ham, is that your job never ends. It's always, whether you're working on equipment, whether you're cleaning something, whether you're farming itself. Like right now, we're in the middle of February, so there's not a lot of actual farming going on. But there's a lot. You still have to get up in the morning and feed the animals and milk the cows. And, yeah, it has. There's just so much to do every day, and it's all crammed in. It's like my dad used to say, when he would say it, you know, there's 50 hours worth of work crammed into a 24-hour period, and most of the time, most of the guys that I know don't farm much past 6, 7 o'clock at night. That's their family time, unless it's harvest time or planting time or anything like that. Then you work longer. But generally, like now, I've got most of my day free. It's not going on. I had probably about 1,000 hours recorded for you guys that I was going to put up on YouTube of me actually farming, but I broke my GoPro, and I haven't been able to get a new one yet. But I can't wait, because when Backcountry gets going, we're going to do some mining, and that'll be for Tim. He'll be excited about that. We're going to do some gold mining and things, but we're busy building the town. That thing has really come a long ways. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come down in here a little bit just so that we can see how slow you're moving. If you guys ever want to get a chance, okay, go on YouTube and watch, put in like wheat harvest or something like that, right? The guy's filming walking next to him, and you could see his shadow in the combine. It's funny as all get out, because 3.2 miles an hour, the average person walks 4 miles an hour at slow pace. So, yeah, I'll get this back in so I don't, that twitching stuff is driving me nuts. But I got this beautiful steering wheel that I could use. So, on this map, I would recommend no more than the 5-meter header, or you're not getting through the gates. You can get through the gates with the header trailer, like you guys saw, but you're not going to do anything special with it. So, I'm going to do that test on that mower, you know, pretty soon. I want to see how it actually works. So what do you guys got going on? You guys got a lot of farming going on in your virtual farms, and I mean, look at this. Look what's happened to Farm Sim. It's went VR. I mean, people are playing it in virtual reality now. It's really like you wear these giant goggles. And I told my wife, I said, I don't ever want to get to that extreme, because I already wear glasses. I don't want to have to put them over my glasses. You know, I got these new ones, and they're terrible. Anybody who wears glasses out there can attest to, you get a pair of glasses that's absolutely fits perfect. And I don't wear glasses all the time, just to read and play video games. That's all I wear my glasses for. So if I've got something to read or something like that, I put my glasses on. But when I'm or playing Farm Sim, but when I'm just out running around, I don't wear glasses. It's weird. But when we get to 5,000 family members, you guys will get to meet me, because then I'll put up a camera and so you guys can meet me. Then what I might do is if I can get another GoPro, I'd like to give a tour of my farm, is what I'd like to do, so you guys can actually see it, of our real life equipment. And the more, that would be some cool stuff. I got to start pricing some GoPros. Start thinking about doing that. And what happened there, Fury? Huh. I hit the wrong button again, I think. I don't know, but it just kind of stopped. All right. right, so do we have enough to where we can go back and forth now? I do believe we do. I think we got 3 headlands, I think, maybe. We'll see when we get down here if we have enough room to turn around so we can do our up-downs now. There. So, let's just for the sake of the stream, let's go grab our tractor. I don't need it at 4X. There. Oh, at 4X I was just jumping over these things. Crazy. There. There. Got that cough out of the way. It's, you don't need, it's not as needy as you think. You don't even need giant equipment or anything like that. Basically, what's expensive is the land. Oh, you know what? I didn't even activate this. Did I? Yes, I did. 32 pumpkins already. Nice. Let's give these guys some water, some more water while I'm right here. I just tested this. Oh, I know what I can do. Get open the lid. There we go. So this is kind of cool. A little bit of handwork once in a while. I mean, it's kind of neat to have these. We never had these in the old farm sim. Never. All this like hand tools and shovels and things like that. So, this would be great on the farms that I think I terraformed that ground down a little too low. See the triggers? Like on those really tiny, small, like Polish farms, this would be great. But this is, set up where you can just come here and give them water. I got one of these in real life. It's kind of neat. But ours only holds like 10 gallons. 15 gallons. So it doesn't hold much. Okay, put her back. There, we got an extra. So if every time we come by, that's the thing is that if the it only holds 500 liters. Every time we come by with something, if we just kind of stop and put more water in there. I plowed snow floor. Decided to keep my. Aw, I hate that when people do that. Like, just don't. That's like. Can you imagine? We got guys that work on our farm full time. Can you imagine if I just said one day, "Oh, by the way, you're not getting paid today"? Can you imagine that? That's crazy. Alright, now I put my loading wagon in over by the shop. Now, the other reason, like I explained to you guys in Buckland Farm, the reason that I got the shop deliveries here at home is we don't ever go to the shop to buy anything unless it's like belts or parts like that. Everything gets delivered to us equipment-wise. So that's why I did it. This mulcher, I don't think folds. If it folds, the other thing you could do, guys, is you could do 6 meter, 7 meter equipment if you oh, I didn't even open that door. If you had it folding, just to be able to get through the hedge gates. Here we go. Do. Huh. Why am I having all kinds of problems with the PTOs now? There it goes. That was, I will say one thing, that was a pain to back in here, by the way. Don't even know if I'm going to get it out. Oh, yeah. With room to spare. There we go. We'll pick up some straw for just a little bit. Then we'll go back to harvesting. Then what I'll do, guys, is I'll play like I was going to do on Buckland Farms. I'll play an hour, and then I'll play an hour off camera. Just so that we can kind of somewhat move the series just a little bit. Not crazy fast, because we don't want to get into that again. There we go. And we are on. There we go. I forgot which one. Oh, there it is. Awesome. That window opens, by the way. There we go. Set our cruise control, and we'll just try to pick up a load of this. Get going, put it into our silo. Because I've got to buy some calzaruni, but we don't have any food for them yet, so I would have to buy silage bales, which is fine. What did we are at 272. Because I changed that, I want to put it back to 100. I will make sure that gets changed back here before we get too much farther. I mean, I bought the stuff outright, but because what I've been getting into lately is playing the farms as they are built, but changing the equipment, because I don't like the equipment that a lot of times they start you with like base game stuff. I like to use modded stuff. I'm going about 15.9 to 16 kilometers an hour. Pretty cool. I like doing this too every once in a while. Do. We'll go till 10 o'clock in the morning. I think I'll try to go another hour if I can. And it's almost 1 o'clock. We'll go till 2. There we go. So, I wouldn't give it awesome stream. I'd give it okay. I always have debacles on my streams, but it wouldn't be a Fury stream if it wasn't. But thank you. I appreciate it. We will be bringing back the multiplayer stream coming up soon. I know the 24th I'm going to be doing the Peeps Helping Peeps. I'm going to do a 6-hour stream from 12 until 6 a.m. My time. So came out. Yeah. Well, that's it. You know, a lot of people, if you're on console, you're kind of stuck, but they're getting better. I think that FarmSim, I'm glad that they made the deals that with the, you know, the PlayStations and the Xboxes and things like that. I'm really glad that they did that, because it brings a whole nother, you know, remember when this game first came out, FS8, FS9, or whatever it was. Yeah, that's, you know, it is what it is. But when it first came out, this was a PC exclusive game. You had to have a PC to play it. That's it. That's what I'm going to be doing. I tried to get a hold of Ham, but every time he plays Enshrouded, or he plays that bug game that he loves so much, he doesn't keep up with chat as much because he's got a lot going on. Nothing wrong with that. Just I asked him in a stream if he was gonna to stream that night to help out, but he didn't catch it, which is fine. Not the end of the world. It's not like I can't ask him off camera either. But yeah, I'm glad that my realistic people are in here. I know that Russ messaged me the other day and told me that it's nice to see him. He's one of my realistic guys as well. Cowboy is. Most, I would say, there's a few of them, but they're not in here tonight that like to see it. But most people recent like to see the little bit faster farming. Ooh, we're almost full. We'll dump this right in the silo. You know, my buddy, he still puts loose hay and loose straw in a building. Like, it's crazy. Like, you don't think that people still in the year 2024 now still do that, but there are people that do it. The old pitchfork method. There, at least now we've done a couple of things instead of just harvesting. Vans. I should buy one. I don't even have that mod in my game anymore. I don't even have that mod. I got as soon as that Yukon Valley series was over, I deleted it. No, that's not true. That is not true. I used it on the Oceanside Forest to do the chicken eggs. I turned my crop destruction off. There, now we'll dump this into here. Multi-fruit silo on the farm. Love it. The one thing I do like about what Omatana's mods is that she made it empty realistic speeds. There's so many times people are like, they want it emptied like yesterday. They want their trailer emptied, but anybody who's ever dumped silage into grass into a silo, and by the way, fermenting silos are absolutely real. So for those of you who want to play realistic, don't hesitate to use a fermenting silo because they are real. I know several people that use them. You put straight grass in them and it ferments, but they got to be built a certain way so they can air out and let the gases and stuff go out or they explode. Because when grass ferments, it makes nitrogen, and it will explode the silo. But they are absolutely real. I got you. I used it because remember I was testing out that $10 million thingy. Well, no, actually, the reason I started using it is because after digging out like 30 million liters of pay dirt, I was like, all right, I got to find a way to go a little bit quicker on this. But that was also during my time when I was using a lot of cheaty mods and stuff, and I was like, nah, this ain't me. I don't usually play that way. Love Yukon Valley, and I will be going back to it. But so when Backcountry came out, I thought, this is awesome. Yep. I've got it on console, too. I got it on PS5. I got it on there for my grandkids. And I play it, too, so... Got it on there for my grandkids because on the PC, you got to worry about, you know, your getting a virus and all that stuff. You got to worry about that. So, okay, and then open the door. Out we go. Whoops, that was running. I know where you can get some. If you have a PC MGL, I can send them to you. I know there's a mod out there that You can hook a horse or a cow up to for a wagon and a plow. I've even got the guy's channel that you can go to watch him. He's on Slendra map right now, the little super tuning, like where he unloads his milk with like a pail, and he feeds them with like a pail. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool series, actually. I got into watching a couple episodes of it. But yeah, there's a buggy, or not a buggy, but a wagon. And then there's a plow, and there's a cultivator that you can hook to the cows, or ox as they call them. They look like cows in game, but technically they're oxen. Or you can hook them up to horses and use it. You can take them to the store and everything. It's pretty cool. But it's PC only. You're never going to find that on console. All right, let's get this off here. See if I got enough room to turn around. That guy's doing laps. He must be slurrying a field because he's that's his third time going by. There we go. Boom. Boom. Yep, you can find my name on, I only have Discord Messenger, because I got rid of my Discord, because I had a Discord forever and a day, and it started to feel like high school again. You know what I mean? It started to feel like where people were coming on and airing their dirty laundry out and bashing other people, and you guys know my rules on my channel. I don't care how other people do it. I'm not going to waste my time, breath, or energy worrying about how another content creator does their stuff. And my Discord turned into literally high school. And I was like, nope, I'm in my 60s now. I ain't playing that game no more. I'm going to get rid of this. And I deleted the whole kit and caboodle. Except I kept Discord Messenger for Big A. And it's the only reason I kept it was because it was how him and I communicated. But you can also add me on Steam if you'd like. Anybody now the only thing that I ask is if anybody wants to add me on Steam or Discord, make sure you send me a message in the comments of one of my videos that you're going to do it, because if I don't recognize you, yeah, you see, that's the other thing, Tim, is I spend probably about, let's see, realistically, I got about $5,000 into my setup now for my PC and everything. I have a 4090 processor with an MCI motherboard, Tomahawk motherboard, 65-inch dual monitors with a Shure microphone. I've got a lot of money into this, but what I have even more money in is my antivirus. Like, for example, if I'm downloading a mod and it's even close to resembling a virus, it'll see how the stuff slows the traffic up. How cool is that? That's so realistic. Anyways, if it even comes close to a virus, it says blocked. It won't even let me download it. Yeah, MG, I'll just send it over there. But what I ask people all the time is, getting back to that, if you're going to send me or if you want to be friends with me on Steam, there's two simple rules. It's not I don't want to use it. I don't have any social media, so it's not one of these high school stuff. If you want to communicate with me and talk to me outside of camera work or outside of whatever, that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not going to get into any kind of drama. If anybody adds me as a friend and any sort of drama comes up, it's gone. I've unfriended more people than I can count in my day because I'm too old for that. I'm in my 60s now. I don't want to deal with that drama stuff anymore. I'm too old for that, and I just want to come on and play the game and have fun. And I have my own demons that I have to deal with every day. I suffer from severe depression a lot of times, and it causes me to question my own videos. A lot of times you get caught up in watching views or watching subscribers, and there's people out there that have started doing YouTube a lot less than me that have a lot more subscribers, and it's because I'm not into all the bells and whistles, and I'm not into all that giving away stuff for free, and I'm not giving memberships away and all that stuff. If they want to do that, absolutely, and I will support them. That's why when Ham was giving his out, I don't take the memberships. If I want a membership from him, I'll buy it. 100%. You know what I mean? I'm at the point where I have my own demons to worry about rather than trying to worry about everyone else's demons. Been there, done that. My brother will tell you that there's many a times that when him and I would play that I would spend hours just moaning about stupid stuff that I can't control. And if it wasn't for him, actually, I'd still be doing a lot of that stuff. Like people stealing mods and stuff, it absolutely drives me nuts. But people are going to be people, and that's it. Doesn't mean we have to be one of them here on this channel, you know. And I don't talk politics on purpose because I don't care what side of the fence you fall on. Everybody's welcome in my stream. Everybody's welcome in my channel. I don't care what side of the fence. I've got too much going on in my life. I do pay attention to politics, but we all have. It's like my buddy that he's one of the workers, but he's turning into one of my buddies. He said, you know, they're like politics are like buttholes. Everybody's got an opinion and everybody's got one. So I've used that analogy since a couple years ago. So do I have my own opinions on stuff? Absolutely, but it stays off of YouTube and Twitch. I will be streaming on Twitch soon. So I'll be setting up my Twitch here. I already have a Twitch account because I go on and watch Big A and I watch Bandit. Those guys on there. And I watch Ham. Well, back when Ham was doing tennis and stuff on there. But what a great streamer he is. He's just, I've never met a more funny guy in my life. And he's just being him. But that's why a lot of times, guys and gals, and anybody else who's watching this, that's why I'm a little slower as far as subscribers. Because I'm not into the whole giving away stuff and bells and whistles and a whole bunch of stuff. I put out videos and I put out the ones that I want to put out anymore, and that's it. But we're still growing. We're just growing organically. You know, it's not like the numbers aren't going up. I can't complain. Not much to complain about anyways. I got enough to complain about in real life. Like, for example, what is up with McDonald's prices lately? Holy crap. My wife and I went. We go every Saturday, and it's her and I day, and we just kind of go. And in the summertime, we'll go like yard sailing and things like that. Stupid, you know, husband and wife things that she tends to like to do, but I kind of just hold her purse, if you know what I mean. And every Saturday we stop by McDonald's and we grab a couple of fish fillets and, you know, a couple French fries, a couple drinks. Used to be off the dollar menu, but so we went today. We couldn't go yard sailing and stuff, but we did find a couple of flea market type things indoors. So we went and saw those, and wasn't much anything at them, but so we stopped at McDonald's. We got 2 fish fillets, 2 large fries, 2 drinks, and it was $22. And I'm like, okay, guess I'm not eating here anymore. That's crazy talk. Oh, I'm almost full. So we will get full here, right? Shebang. All right, pipe out. We'll go grab our little Ford truck. This little truck's a beast. This little thing here. I've got a... Look at all the little gauges work, all the pedals work. Look at that. The shifter works. The speedometer works in it. The turn signals work. Love this little truck. I just wish they would have put a door on it so it opened. Also, the mirrors are set up where you can actually see to back up. It's kind of neat. Yeah, see that turn signal works. It's cool. So, I just wish they would have put doors on it. Nope, the speedometer doesn't have a gauge on it. I didn't even notice before, but I do know the full gauge and everything like that works. This is a nice little truck. I've got it in a 20,000 liter and a 50,000 liter. I don't think we've ever really looked at this. I've shown this on my recording, but she's nice. Once again, look, Ford. Worst thing is, here's the kicker, guys. I drive a Chevy. So, I love Ford in the game, but I drive a Chevy. That's crazy. Ho-ho! Two-wheeling. See what I mean, though? Oh, this is a great truck. This is put out by... I'll show you where it is in here. It's under trucks. And I'll give you the modder's name. It is by... Oh, it doesn't tell you in here. But it gives them 2 versions of 20,000 and a 50,000. The Detroit Diesel C800 grain truck gives you 50,000. Yeah, they are. Off the in-game mod hub, Farmstead. No, I have not. But they come like this, and you can change all of it from the wheels all the way down to the colors. I got so many trucks and stuff in here. It's worse than they both start the same way, but one holds 50,000, and well, that's already done. That thing unloaded fast. I forgot Omatana likes to. I got tractors running. I got everything all over. Yeah, these things are what I call them. They're called knee breakers because I'm 6 foot. Almost 6'1", and I get in and I bash my knees. I've gotten in these. My dad had a Ford Econoline van. For those of you guys that are younger, look it up. It's 1969, and ended up being my truck. Look up Ford Econoline. You might have put in van, but what it is it's basically a truck that looks like this, but it looks like a van. They took a van and they cut the back off and made the back into a truck. So, it's pretty dope. I used to have to sit on the transmission all the time. Not kidding. They're rather small trucks, too. But we're going right along. We almost got this field done in realistic speeds and stuff in just shy of 2 hours. I mean, we got only a little bit left to go here. We're going. Yep, 100%, Johnny. Yep. For those of you who are a little bit older, you understand what that means, what Johnny just said. It's the shifter. Instead of being down here, shifter was up on the neck of the steering column. And if you didn't know how to drive it, you didn't move it. That's how I learned how to drive on one of them. My first car, actually, was my pop's old 1970 Mercury Montego. And for those of you who, like I said, are younger, they don't know what that is, look that up too. It had a 454 Super Rocket motor in it. Super fast. I could probably lay rubber on it for probably about a quarter mile, no lie. But it was so bad on gas, you could watch the gas gauge move. Anything built in the 70s didn't care about gas mileage. There was no catalytic converter on it. There was no special stuff on it. Super fast, 4 on the floor, 454 Super Rocket, bored out to about 480 horsepower for a street car. It was street legal at that time, but they were boats, beasts. They were huge. I traded it for a 1980 Mercury Topaz. It was just, when you got to be the 80s, you just didn't care anymore. My wife wanted something a little bit less worse on gas because as we got to the 80s, we started realizing that gas is expensive. And so I traded it for a 1980 Mercury Topaz green. And what was funny is the day that I traded it, the guy, he called me up and told me that all 4 ball joints went at the same time on my car while he was driving. Gotcha. I figured it. I could, you don't have to explain your name or whatever like that. I kind of figured it. If somebody tells me they're going to send me a message and I see it, I kind of put 2 and 2 together. So that's pretty cool. Thank you. I'll accept it in a minute. Give me 1 second. Spring. And I'll keep you guys on there. And let me go on Steam real quick. And community. And let me see. Accept. You're all now friends with me. We are friends now. Yay! The one thing I am happy about, though, is even though I'm older, I'm very happy that my kids have spent time teaching me technology because a lot of my farmer friends, they call me up and ask me how to use stuff on computers and stuff. What I did is I took advantage of my son's, like I told you, my one son is now a computer graphics designer, so he builds computers. Yeah, I had a 77 Camaro. They're super fast, but whatever. Was a Ford Maverick. Yeah, Ford Mavericks. Oh my God, that brings back memories. You guys are tugging at my heartstrings with all these memories and stuff now. But I was lucky enough to have him teach me. He built my computer from scratch, and he taught me how things work. So, like I would say probably 10 years ago, I would have never known how to like close out Farm Sim during a stream, open up Steam, and accept a friend request. It would never happened. I would not have known how to do it. So thank you to my son Jay, who I adore with all my life. He's my baby, who's 36 now. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be 37 in August. It's absolutely disgusting that, and then it's so funny as you get older, then you see him drinking a beer and you think, wait a minute, you ain't old enough for that, and you realize he's 36 years old. He's old enough. And it's funny because many of my viewers are younger than that. My youngest granddaughter's just turned 14. I got a 22-year-old granddaughter. I got 9 grandkids. It's called being old, guys. But I'm young at heart. I try to stay as young at heart as I can. I try to stay moving because the body not in motion. 427 Galaxy burned his 100%. Yeah, Rambler. My wife had a Rambler. Oh my gosh, she had a Rambler and then she traded it for. Yeah, put it this way, like when I learned is my dad was always like old time farmers were never. They don't hold anything back. There's no inner monologue. Let's just say that. He used to say, "Oh my gosh, all that burning out and everything like that is all well and fine till you got to buy tires for it. Right now, Dad's buying tires for it, so it's not that bad of a deal to you. But wait till you have to buy your own tires. And you know what? Gosh darn them. When I got to be 18, well, I got my driver's license at 16, and when you turn 16, and he gave me my first car, and I had to go buy tires for it. And I'm like, I can't afford this. And so then I stopped doing all that burning out stuff and driving fast and stuff. And now my kids, oh my God, my kids pick on me. I'm that guy that drives through, I'll be talking to people and all of a sudden it's like you're in a 55, 65 miles an hour speed limit and you're going like 40 and you're talking away. And next thing you know, you're in the next lane over. My son's like, Dad. As I laugh hysterically, foot up on the dash. I don't care. It's life. So when I got pulled over for speeding, my son he never let me live it down. 58 and a 55. You believe that? 58 and a 55. Now, I thought he pulled me over because I was talking to my cell phone. But he never saw my cell phone. He says, "You know how fast I had to go to catch you?" I said, "I don't know. How fast?" He says, "Oh, I had to go like 70 to catch you." I said, "Yeah, because I went by you and I'm going 55. He goes, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I go, "No, wasn't paying attention." Of course, you might not want to say that to a police officer, but you know what I mean. But, he could. Now, in this day and age, this was probably 15 years ago now, but in this day and age, if you get pulled over, they would have looked at my phone and they would have seen that it was on the text message screen. Oh. But it is what it is. Ford Galaxy. I had, my neighbor had one of them. His was a 67, I think, though. 283 four-door. Yeah. You know what? One of my favorite cars that I ever owned was a 76 Plymouth Duster. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is it got thrown out of court. 58 and a 55. The judge looked at me and he goes, "Really?" I'm that guy that usually 55 people are passing me going like 80. Now, in my younger days, I never drove anything below 70. I drove like a madman. Now, as I get older, it's just like I'll get there when I get there. Like when my wife and I, like I was telling you earlier, go out and we do the yard sale and things and stuff like that. And it's an old people thing. We don't go fast. We're out the whole day. We're literally out the whole day, and we don't care when we come home. And all our kids are grown. It's just her and I in this house. We have a lot of grandkids that come over, and we have a lot of kids that do visit. For the most part, But the big 4-bedroom house is so empty now that the kids are gone. Yeah, mine was my 76 Plymouth Duster I had. Was brown, I think it was, with a gold top. It was the weirdest, gaudy 70s color I've ever seen in my life. But it ran. I got 278,000 miles on it before the frame went on it. And then finally it's like my truck, my farm truck. Pfft. Good thing that's never going to get inspected. Because in New York State, we have to get inspections. So we have to get registrations, inspections, insurance. It's a pain in the butt to keep vehicles on the road, but the frame is so rotted through that basically when you sit in it, it's you're sitting on the ground. You can, as my buddy always says, thing still runs, but you could throw a cat to the side of it. And that always refers to the amount of rust that's on it. But yellow and black, that's a cool color. But thank you guys for showing up, and thank you guys for reminiscing with me, and keep telling your friends, because once we hit 5,000 subscribers, family members, nice. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will get a cam, and you guys will get a chance to see me. Yay! In all my bearded glory, as they say. And I don't know, MGL, what's up with Dan changing his name every other day? I can't keep up with the poor guy. He had, I think it was Dan, the Van Ham Man, and then he had 60 Inches of Fury, and then something else. I don't know. My first traffic offense ended with the local cop. Wow. Yeah. My sister got that. Because I live in a small town, and our, we call our cop Cletus, but he's not. I think his real name's John. But we call him Cletus T. Judd. It's like, what do you do with one cop? And I don't even have a stoplight in my town. Gold Gaming. You must be new to the channel. Welcome in. Welcome. I will have to definitely check you out. Do you play Farm Sim? What kind of games do you play? Which is kind of cool. Do we record them? What's going on? Because I will definitely check it out. Thank you for coming in and checking my channel out. I primarily stream on Saturdays, but it's been a couple weeks. I took a couple weeks off, and I'm going to be coming back a little more frequently. I really enjoy the recording videos. I don't know why. It's more or less a thing. Yeah, exactly. I would. That's the thing. It's like I was we went into Walmart the other day, and a lady held the door for me. And I said, well, you don't have to hold the door. So then I held it for the next lady behind her. And she said, thank you, sir. And I said, sir, when you say sir, I look around for my dad, because I called my dad sir. Because to me, and I called my grandfather sir. That's just the way we were raised. Welcome in. We are primarily, for the most part, a realistic channel. If you've been here before, at least one series. And then I have one series where I do generally realistic-ish for the people who like to see a little bit better, faster farming. Generally, what I'm going to be doing, shall we say, one series will be logging for the most part. Yes, well, anytime that you would like any questions about, I don't know, your play style, nor does it matter. As long as you're having fun. As I told Bandit was asking me the other day on Discord. And I just told him, I told him there, and I told him that on a recording, if you're just getting started, here's what I suggest. Pick a theme, and what I mean by a theme is a play style that you really, really enjoy playing, and don't deviate from that. The reason why I say that is, take the advice that Fury gives you and not do what I did, because I got caught up into chasing views that a few people liked, you know, like somebody would say, hey, I like mining. And then I would go do a mining series, but there was only one guy watching the videos because that's all that wanted to watch it. And I did that for the better part of 6 months. Pick your theme, pick your play style, and stay to it, and you will grow organically. The best way to grow your channel is to make yourself known in other people's channels. And what I mean by that is go in, watch a lot of content creators, introduce yourself, let them know that you're here, and then what will happen is they'll in turn start watching your stuff, and that's how you grow. And then their people that watch them will go and watch you. That's the best way to grow. Because trust me, I'm 4 years in, and I've only got 1,350 family members now. I don't call them subs, I call them family members. But I'm growing, in my opinion, at my age, I'm growing organically. I want people that want to be here and not just... I'd love to wake up tomorrow and have 5,000 family members, but I'm realistically understanding that's not going to happen. So, I do it for... I can't. Family Fun Channel. Let's just say the Limp Bizkit song. That's why I do it. I plug myself. Yeah, selfless plug. But that's how to do it. And then you get yourself known, Yep. Just get yourself on and make sure you're making sure that you're liking and commenting on other people's videos. Oh, is that why you changed your name? Because people will start seeing the regular comments. Like, for example, like I'll go on Why Not Gaming's pretty much every video he puts out, and I always comment. And you try to stay as positive as you can because he's working just as hard as we are as content creators. And what comes easy for me may not come easy for him. So words of encouragement and just seeing a comment every once in a while. I'll go on. I haven't gone on Bandits. I haven't caught him live yet. He goes on Twitch. Which, the other thing about Twitch, guys, you can't comment on a video that's been made. It's kind of horrible. Because I was on Bandits today, and I was trying to catch up, and I watched one video, and I can't comment. I'm like, I want to comment. But great job, Bandit. You did a great job on that. You're talking just enough, and that's all that matters. I tend to go, too much. Yep, just pick your whatever you want to do, and then if you just strictly go live, then strictly go live. There's the cool thing about Farm Sim is there's absolutely no wrong way to play it. No wrong way at all. Everybody's got their own way to play it. We pick on each other for it. Anybody who's been a family member of mine, like Johnny, I pick on all the time about being a fast farmer. Bandit fast farms too, but I love him to death, so it's like, just because he does things differently to me doesn't mean he doesn't play Farm Sim with the same passion I do. So, but, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that everybody's here. I just look forward so much to talking to you guys. Nice. I will go and check you out. Is it the same name on YouTube or Twitch? And I'll go check it out. And then we'll go from there, and we'll get some people over watching you. And if it's anything that's good, and we'll have fun. But yes, I know you do. I know you do. And I try to I try to make sure that if my favorites, everybody knows where they can find me. Everybody knows. If Ham's streaming, I'm there. Generally speaking, doing some other things, but I'm there listening. If Big A's streaming, I'm a moderator in his chat, so I watch him with Fevers. That's it, 100%. Yeah. What's a break? Everybody, see, when I watch my videos back, I just ruined the back of that harvester. I don't like my own voice. I don't like it. And I don't think there's many people that do. And every time I go on my stupid community page, I hear that stupid video from Meadow Grove Farm, my all-time favorite map. And, I'm always talking, and I'm like, really, guy? You know, and I pause the video just so I just don't like my own voice. I don't like the way it sounds. I don't like the way it feels when I talk. But I mean, I don't have a choice. It's what I'm stuck with. It's what God gave me is this voice. But yep, I'm a moderator over there, but I don't watch Rusty Money as much as I used to. And the only reason why, great dude, absolutely fantastic content creator. He's more into the challenges, and I'm getting away from the challenges. When I was into the heavy challenge deal, I would watch him all the time. But great dude, great content creator, absolutely fantastic YouTuber. And I recommend to watch him. There's a lot of guys. Now, remember, too. Sorry, I got it. Forgot my glasses were on. I tried to itch my eye. Smacked my glasses. That was awesome. Wish you guys were here to see that one. It's just Fury being Fury. About, I would say, closer to a year ago now, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of drama going on in our community. So I went from about 7,500 channels that I was subscribed to, and that is absolutely no joke. That is absolutely 100% fake. I was at least 7,500, and then there was probably about, at one point, there was probably about 40 people that I was watching live every single day. There was times when I would have me and CBW, I don't know if you guys know him or not, but we were challenging each other. There'd be times, guys, that I would have 12 streams up at one time, and you're jumping between them. We call it stream jumping, and we'd watch it. But when the drama started going on, and it was just a few people that was making the drama go crazy, but everybody was watching those two or three people that were causing a lot of drama, I left all of them. And I'm not kidding. Sorry. There's dust in this room. I gotta clean this room from dust. It's killing me. But it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. That's what my brother used to say to me. Is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. He's an awesome guy. He's a real life farmer as well. He does pigs. Him and I are very good friends. He's a member on my channel. He's always been a member. He was one of the ones that helped me get started with my very first stream. He's the one that talked me into it, walked me through getting set up, and I thank him dearly for that. He doesn't stream as much as he used to, but there's a lot of guys that I see, and if they come into certain streams and stuff, I just kind of leave because I'm not about that. I told you guys earlier, I'm not going to play anymore. I don't do drama. Not worth it. Not good for your health. Not worth it. But I'm glad. I'm glad that I get a little people get in here. I don't care if I stream to one person as long as I'm able to talk. So, we're almost done with this harvest, guys. 2 hours. Well, less than that because we really were monkeying around with, so now we can go down this way. Go a couple rounds inside. Couple of rounds. What we do in real life is we call the headlands rounds, and the in-betweens, or the up-downs, as they call them. We call them up-downs because your headland, you're going around the field, and your up-downs, you're going back and forth. So you can't really see the line on this side. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. But yeah, I dropped, in one day, I literally dropped 7,500 people. And at that point in time, I was only subscribed to 2, I think. Well, no, because there was some people that I was subscribed to that that hadn't put videos and stuff out in a while. You know what I mean? So it was absolutely but it was a big jump, and everybody was like, "Where'd Fury go?" And there was some people that I was super close to, but they were knee deep in that drama, and I don't talk to them anymore. I don't even associate with them anymore. And I was in their streams constantly, or in their videos constantly, but I just, it is what it is, and ain't what it ain't. We don't need to dwell on it. Keep moving on, as they say. Congratulations to all of you Chiefs fans out there that won the Super Bowl. I watched it. Dirt Farmer's a great guy, but once again, he's a fantastic guy. Absolutely amazing streamer. He caught lightning in a bottle. Basically what he was doing is he was literally only live streaming, and he was putting out shorts, and he caught lightning in a bottle and just rose to stardom really, really, really fast. Like within 6 months to a year, he had over 1,000 subscribers, and then he was going up. And what happened is Dirt Farmer, I know him outside a little bit of Farm Sim. He's too nice of a guy to tell some of this drama people to get bent, if you know what I mean. So he was letting a lot of that stuff go on in his streams, and then he just got busy doing real life farming. He hasn't put out a video, so in quite a while. But great guy, super great guy. Like I said, it's not my job to bash anybody. It really isn't. Guess what, guys? We got the harvest done of this first field. So we will take this harvester over to the next field, but we're gonna pick up the straw off this one first. So that way we can have the straw up, and then the first thing we're gonna do is, did I buy the soil samples? No. So we're gonna purchase all the soil samples on the fields that we own. I had that in the other saved game, sorry. Since we got this extra money for right now. There. Now, this should say, ooh, look at the pH. 0 nitrogen. Yep, kind of figured. Oh, also, the only fertilizer we are allowed to use is manure and slurry. So I have a manure buy point put down at the animal dealer. So that's what we're going to go and put it. And we're going to go buy it at. Yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy, young, full of energy, great streamer, great energy. It's just I saw the things that were going on in his, and it wasn't even him. That's the worst part. Let's see, can we make it through this? Yeah, I think we can. You guys see that, right? So, I'm going to need a header trailer to get this through. How sad is that? It's okay. It happens, Fury. It's okay. We should buy chickens. We should put a chicken pen down someplace. Get some chickens going with all this wheat that we got going. Instead of selling it, we could be getting some eggs going. Okay, anytime you want to empty. So, I wish there was a way that you can open them up just a little bit. So, they want you to use header trailers. That's absolutely fine. That's fine. So, let's take our John Deere. Facts. I can't use the van for anything really on this map. We're going to have to come back to this. Let's see. Alright, you know what? Shut this door. We'll go buy us a dinky little header trailer to get that through that. That's crazy that we got to use that. So we're going to have to figure out a way to... And there's only certain ways into the fields, too. So, where's header trailers? Down here. Header trailers. I am a header trailer man. Where are they? Oh, over here. What do we need for the little baby one? I think. Yeah, I think this will work. We'll find out real quick. In a hurry. Ha! Hungry for eggs. I'm always hungry. That's why the wife's got me on a diet. This also, doesn't this look huge? Why does this look so big? Do they have anything smaller? Like really tiny? Like that one looks a little smaller. They're all so massive. This is what happens, guys, when you get used to playing on big maps. Where's my home in real life? I live in New York State. Ha, that's right. Forgot I have manual attach on. I should click up there, right? That one not going to click up, or did it? I did it, and I missed it. No. That's funny. I'm not dissing her anyways. I needed to lose a little weight. I've lost 26 pounds so far. Nice. So, here's where we got to lose some crop, guys. Well, actually, you know what? We might be able to get... Oh, it's going to hit me. Let me tell you, this is going to be fun, this series, because this is quite the struggle. It's a good thing I have crop destruction off, isn't it? You know how many crops I would lose? So, we know now that a 4-meter header can't get through these, or 5-meter. I need a 4-meter. I don't even know if they... I might have to look around and scour the internet, see if they have one even smaller. It's so annoying. There we go. But that's okay. We have annoying for our breakfast. There. We're gonna have to get through that, so let's just do this real quick, and then we'll get through here. There. There. Now we're gonna take our little thingy over here. Actually, you know what? Let's see if... Yeah. Here's the thing, Tim. I'm trying to be realistic, and unless you have a farm in real life that's massive, nobody has over 7 meters. So I could upgrade to 7 meters. I mean, I could. But you guys saw how much when I had a 7-meter header, the trailer, I could barely get into the field with it. I had to drive halfway in the middle of it, which is fine, but not very realistic. He wouldn't drive over those crops. Like when I drive in and out of there, what I am going to do is look up and see if I can find either a 4-meter header or a foldable header. If I could find a foldable header, and I think there's one on the in-game mod hub, to where we can just fold it, and then we can use whatever size we want. Before I dump this in the silo, let's see if we got any room for some chickens. Since everybody was saying they wanted chickens, I could do the 25,000. That don't take up much room at all. What's this one? 500. That's kind of neat, actually. I never used the Red Barn Pack. I got to make a map with that in it. I don't have many chicken pens. 1,000. It's a 360. 30. This one's small. Let's see if we can tuck this someplace like and have 360 chickens in our cow. Problem is the cows are going to be in here. Can I fit this anywhere on my farm? Anywhere on my farm that's not a field. Well, we can go right over here with it. That way we can have some chickens. Neat. All right, I'll do all that cool stuff off. Now let's... Ha! I forgot I had this. Oh, that's funny. Now, here's the question. Can I get through them gates with this truck? Should, right? Because I just got through this one. It's like the ominous woo of the tires. You know, I could, Tim. That makes sense. Look at these. You can even pick these tires up. Yeah. Floor it. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see that the same as I do? Is it me or is that tire like a hexagon? Imagine that one. Right on that one. Now, are those flowers supposed to be in there? Let's go ahead and... Because I don't think my animal trailer buys chickens. I don't think it does it? Before I do this. Where's my trucks? Does it take chickens? No. It does not. Let's start with... What do you think? 50? Yeah, what do you think? All right, guys. In the chat, let me know how many chickens you want me to start with. We'll go 25, 50, or 100. We can start with. What do you want me to start with, chicken-wise? Ready, and go. 25, 50, or 100. And go. And go. And go. And go. So, I think we'll just go 2. 100. I got 100, 150, and 2. So, I'll count Tim's as 100. So, I got... All right. See what I did? I went in and I edited the XMLs on any map that I'm on to where we can... you can just buy all your chickens like that. Bang. If you wanted to. I would say realistically, if I was to start a chicken farm, I would start like with 50 probably. If I was Purdue, we have 120 or 30 on our farm, and we get 100 eggs a day. So it's crazy. All right, you got it. So it's gonna be a while. 150 LOL. That wasn't a choice. We'll start with 100 because you guys know in 4 months there'll be 360 in here, and we still won't at 360. We still won't make a pallet a day, and I know that for a fact because I've done the Chicken Odyssey. Remember? You guys remember that one? It's only 5,500 for 100 chickens. Now, is this supposed to be this way? Because Fury ain't going to deal with that very well. Let's see if we can see him more without... Oh, it doesn't even disappear. Really? Oh, that. I don't like that chicken pen at all. They're down here, guys. That's crazy. Anyways, that won't stay. I can guarantee you guys that'll change. I'll have that gone. I guarantee you that will change. I do not like that chicken pen at all. Are they going to take it all? All 20,000 liters? They only take 9,000. Oh, I only had 16,000 in here. Yeah. These things, if that's poppies for real, Johnny would like these eggs. So let's take this and we'll go like this. And we'll paint that the same darn color as everything else. So we can get in there with our vehicles. There. Not the greatest, not the straightest, but works. Works like a charm. As long as I don't come over here and collect the eggs too much, because that'll start driving me nuts. We're going to call that Johnny's chickens. Every episode now, we're gonna every time we come over and get eggs, every time we feed them, these are Johnny's. Because if those are poppies, they're special chickens. Have an egg with one of those. Have an egg and a gummy, and you're set for the night. What's up, Billy? Go ahead, shoot. All right. There we go. Why put any products or chickens in if you're going to change it out? True. I'm probably going to leave it just because. I'll just ignore it. I've never seen that before, though. Is that the way it's going to be? I do love how this tips, though. Exactly. That's why we're going to call that Johnny's Chicken Coop. That's probably why I won't change it out, Bill. Because I've already named it. And we're going to have to... We're going to leave this over here for now. Because we're going to mulch and all that stuff before we start harvesting that next field. So, shut him down. And do our... I made that one because I have the speed turned up. Oh, where's my tractor? Jesus. Actually, you know what? Look. Squirrel cam. Right through the fields. Look at me go. I'm tearing up the fields, tearing up my fields. I might also go into the XML because I really like this map a lot. And open up a few of these openings. They got to walk. Oh, snakes. Ugh. We're fortunate enough here. Yeah, I'm going to just keep it. It's, you know, it's It's an in-game one. I like my modded chicken pens. Crash counter. But it'll work for now. Because what I'll do, though, is, you know, here's the thing, though, about it. The wheat may be gone, but what I'll do is I'll let them eat it all. Oh, I don't like the way that does that. What I'll do, Bill, is... All right, Johnny, get some sleep. All right, yeah, you get some sleep and you have a wonderful... Thank you for stopping in. Night, Johnny. We got your chickens some food, so we'll make sure we feed them. But what I'll do, Bill, to kill two birds with one stone, I'll let them... I won't put any more wheat in there. I'll let them eat it, and then we'll change out the pen once the wheat is gone. Because what I'll do is I've got the trailer that holds chickens, and we'll just load them up in that, and that way we save the chickens. We won't waste anything. That'll be the best of both worlds. All right, now we're gonna go every other one. But good night, Johnny, and thank you for stopping in. I'm probably going to go long enough just to get this field picked up. Then what I'm going to do on my next recording, which the only reason I streamed, to be honest with you, is because I lost the other episode completely, or not episode, the other farm completely. Like it turned the whole screen black. It wouldn't load up. It was a mess. But anyways, it's because Monday and Tuesday are Tuesday's my anniversary. Ha! That's Dan. Thank you, Dan, for joining the immediate family. But we're on here, and we're on a realistic, and we'll just get it. And I think Tim's got onto something. I think we can go a little bit bigger header now that we've got, if we're going to drive on our crops anyways, to get the headers into the field, then we might as well use the 7.6 that we were using before. And we'll just drive in the fields the way that we like them. Welcome in, Dan. Long time no see. Dan's one of my moderators, him and Big A. So, welcome in, Mr. Dan, Mr. Canola Spread. I can't do it the same as Ham, but I can try to give him props. I eat canola spread while I watch 60 Inches of Fury. I love that guy. He's so funny. It's absolutely epic. When I stumbled on his channel, I was so happy. We're going every second. That PTO would have snapped off 10 times by now. Don't the windrows seem closer down here together? See, that we can make. We really want to. But thank you, Dan, for the 99 cents towards the channel. It helps. Every person that I get into the channel of a personal member of mine is going towards, it goes right back into the channel. I don't use it for nothing. I've actually got a separate account set up for that. It's going right back into the channel, building the channel. Oh, no work tonight? No work tonight. That's awesome that you got a chance to sleep at night. Poor guy works all night long. Raining. Yeah, we're on a UK map. So, welcome back to the UK. I think. I want to research that, though. I want to be sure before I start telling you guys what it was. So, make sure that on the 24th, okay, that you guys are catching... You guys are mostly my main guys anyways, my main people that come in, so you all have heard this before. Many of you have been in Big A's and Farmer Tech streams and Ham stream, and everybody's been together. We've all been pretty much together for a while now. Make sure on the 24th we are doing a that is a crazy shift. 12 to 12 is nuts. That's crazy. I can't do it. I have to take a lunch or break every couple hours. I'm too old for that. One of our family members in the community needs some help. We've all been there before, but this person, we're not going to name names. We're not going to do anything like that for the fear of we don't want them to feel burdened or welcomed. But on the 24th of February, which is next Saturday, there's four content creators that are going to be doing streams, and it's going to be the Peeps Helping Peeps stream. I've got one guy on Twitch. I've got three guys on YouTube out of the four. Bandit is streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on YouTube, but I'm going to do mine third shift. So that way Dan has somebody to watch if he's at work. I'll be going from 12 a.m. till 6 p.m. my time, which will be early morning for him. Big A is going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning on the 24th, and he's going to do the morning shift, and then Tech will probably join in sometime in the afternoon. And what we'll do is we'll have a link up. It'll be hashtag Peeps Helping Peeps, or vice versa. Or no, I can't remember what he told me to put. I'll have to get with Big A again. But every bit of money that we raise in a donation goes right to helping that person directly. I mean, it's like there's no joke about it. So it's not like your money would go to just that channel or that special place. But, 3 or 4 of us, if I can talk him into doing it, we're going to do it. I've also decided that I'm donating some of my own money from my own channel into that thing, because it's a big thing. What Big A started with Farmer Tech is a big deal, and it means a lot to me to help our community. Without you guys, we're nothing. So we will all have it up. Many of us will be overlapping. So we've already got $72 already raised. Many of you guys have donated. Cranky, and some people donated. So we're already up to $72. All of that money goes in. Big A and I are also putting our own money in. So it's a big deal to help people. And then we're going to do that occasionally every time somebody needs help. I want them to be able to reach out and say, hey, I had this happen, or I had this happen, or, and we all have things happen. Let's face it, but we can't help you all. But the people who legitimately need help, we can help, if you know what I mean. So that's what's going to happen on Saturday. It'll be the next time I stream, which will be next Saturday. I'm actually going to start mine at 11:30, and I'm going to go until 6 a.m. Every dollar that is raised, like I said, will go right back to the family, but every so much Big A is going to stream longer. So if you want to push him to stream, and it does not matter if you've donated on one, you do not have to donate on the other. That's just fair. That's only fair to you guys. None of us on the planet are ever made of money. So if whatever one you donate to, it'll find its way back to the original place. Big A's already got a separate account set up for that, so that's pretty cool. And I will just send him. There it is. Just don't use too much hashtags on my thing. Just do it once. And there is a reason why it's a personal issue for that. But you didn't know, so it's not your fault. It started with me back in the day when everybody and their brother was pushing that hashtag FarmSimLove, but it was coming from the wrong places, and it was coming from the wrong things, and it was made to do. It just ended up being an evil thing, and so I don't like hashtags, but this is a different story. So we're just going to put that hashtag love and support stream, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to do it the one time and one time only. That's it. But I'm excited, and I hope you guys come, and hope you donate to one or all three. It doesn't matter. Or all four. I don't know how the donations work on Twitch, because that's where Bandit's going to be. Also, if you get a chance, check him out. He's over there on Twitch. He's got a great little thing going. He's just recently started posting videos, so it's exciting to watch people grow. When I started with Big A, I kind of sponsored him. He had two subscribers. I was his third. And I think both of them were his family that he started with. But I have tons of respect for the guy, and he knows that. So you guys always know where to find me. Anybody who's looking for me, just look at Ham stream or look at Big A stream or check my recordings out or my live streams. I don't go much anyplace else. I watch Why Not Gaming's recordings. I watch MT Pockets. I watch Farmer Tech. Those are just my friends that I watch, but my actual guys that I love and really support are Simulation for the Nation, Virtual Farmer, and Scroft. Those three guys are the guys that I like, and if you notice, all three of them are English. I swear that in another life I was born in England because I love UK maps. I love playing on them. I love doing them all. I love... my wife is actually from... before that, it was just my viewing. Oh, yeah. That's cool, though. Thank you. My wife was born in Scotland. She's full-blooded Scottish. She was born in Glasgow, Scotland. So when I first got married, our anniversary is Tuesday. It'll be 43 years on Tuesday. And my wife and I have been married. I couldn't understand a word she said. She spoke such broken English. It was crazy. And now, when she yells at me and she only comes out with her Scottish accent now when she yells at me. It's funny. When she says the word now, it sounds like she's saying now. Like N-A-W-O or something like that. I said, honey, there's no A in now. And she's like, nah. Never mind. I can bash my wife. I have to sleep in the same bed as her, if you know what I mean. So there's always a method to my madness with her. Ooh, am I going to get another load? This is 60,000 liters of straw just off this first field. And then what we'll do is we will get the... Did I buy a lime spreader? Oh, yeah. My manure spreader. I'm going to use it. Because here in the eastern side of the United States, we use manure spreaders and spread our lime. We put it right in there. We dump it in there. It comes in 100-pound bags. We dump it right in there, and we spread it. I don't know how fast. We're going to do lime first. Then we're going to do a load of manure. And then we're going to mulch it. Mulch it right in. And then we can seed it. Because with precision farming, you don't want to plow as much as you do. So the only reason I bought a plow, a subsoiler, is for if we ever want to create a field. That's it. But this puts us at, almost... No, I put some of it in... No, that was wheat. Come on, Fury. I didn't go much in cab at all this episode. I'll try to go more. Isn't it great having a multi-silo right on your farm? Isn't that great? So what do we got in here now? What do we got? You can put eggs in the silo. I'm going to do it. Straw. 65,755 liters off a 3-acre field. Is that insane or what? I also think this is sitting low. Alright, so let's park this over and we'll wrap this bad boy up because I think I've been going about 2 hours now. Bandit, look down on the bottom of my screen on the YouTube page. How long have I been streaming for now? I'll leave this right here for today. There. We got that field harvested. Is my harvester still running? No. Good. All right. So we got that done. 2:10. Yeah, that's perfect. That's just about right for me. It gets late. I don't like to stream very long. That's why when I go 3 hours or 4 hours, big deal to me. That means there's a lot hopping. You guys have been really super interactive. Thank you, Dan, for becoming an immediate family member. Like I stated, you know, I don't call you guys subscribers. I really don't. Other people's I do, but mine I call you guys family members. You know, and you guys just mean the world to me. Without you guys, I am absolutely nothing. And any content creator out there without your subscribers and your family members, you're nothing. But I prefer to record. But I had to come in stream and get this on because Buckland Farms made a boo-boo. I love the fact that the map author put stuff back original. But I don't understand why every time they do an update, you need a new save game. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get it. And then eventually what I'd like to do is cut these trees down and put something there. We should have put our chickens there is what we could have done. But we also got this space and this space. So there you go, Bill. That's what we'll do. Or we'll clear these trees out here and put... Can you even get in there? Watch this. Hot. Clear this out and put our chickens in here. If I can get in here. Is there a little gate? Yeah, you get in right from the road. So we'll clear this out. How's this? So when their wheat runs out, Bill, we'll take the chickens, we'll load them up in a trailer, we'll bring them down here, and we'll put our nice chicken pen here. And then we'll go chickens in there. We'll clear the trees out. And what I'll do is I'll put Yos's mobile cell point. We'll cut the tree down and we'll sell it. And then we'll be able to clear this out in like one episode. And that'll be a nice little spot for a nice chicken pen right there. Then we'll have the right chicken pen. But thank you guys. You know, without I'm not even gonna go up that way again. Without you guys, I'm nothing. Just an old guy trying to play farm sim. But I hope you guys like this series. And what I'm going to do is we played till 10 now. So the next episode will be about 30 minutes long. I'll play off camera till 10:30. Then we'll record for about a half an hour. Keep them a little shorter. And then I'll play like the half an hour or 45 minutes off. And it worked out good because at Buckland Farms we were at 10 o'clock. So it worked out perfect. No harm, no foul. I just lost about 6 hours of the build time on the other farm. But that's okay. Things happen, and I'm not going to let it bother me. Yes, Tim, I'm so glad that you actually made it. There'll be more, and there'll be more coming, and more, lots more videos, because I enjoy doing the recordings. But next episode, we'll get our cows in here, we'll get our field finished up, and then we'll start harvesting the next field, and so on and so forth. And on that note, guys, you guys know how I always end every single video. It's an homage to my wife. She actually wrote this. You know, not many people out there can say that their wife is involved in their channel, but mine is. She actually did my intro and she did my outro. My intro, though, has changed several times, so that was weird what happened to that mic. That was weird. It was crazy. I turned into Frankenstein there for a second. And as usual, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video, or a live stream. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are rewatching this. For those of you who are here live in attendance, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And remember, I love you all. And we will be right back here Tuesday morning I will release Backcountry. I've got to play a couple of days off. We're up to that series where we're on day 8. I'm going to come back on day 10, and we're going to start coming back every 2 days. And then after a week goes by, we'll come back every 3 days. And after a week goes by, every 4, and so on and so forth, till you guys are only seeing 1 or 2 episodes per month. And it'll be kind of neat. So that's how I've generated that series. But thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Why Not Gaming. Thank you, Gold Gaming. Thank you, Johnny. Bastion came in. Bandit came in. If I missed anybody, let me know real quick. Tim. Thank you, Tim, for guys sticking around with me and watching even during the debacle of losing internet. I mean, who loses internet in the middle of a stream? Hey, Fury. But anyways, guys, I love you guys all, and I will see you all back here Tuesday. And don't forget about the 24th. Mark your calendars. MGL. There we go. I forgot another one. I want to make sure that I try to. There you go. Big Farm said. There you go. So we get you guys in there. We get you shout outs. If any of you guys have a channel and you recognize those names, make sure you guys check them out. Make sure you check out Van Ham Gaming. Make sure you check out Why Not, Farmer Tech, Big A. Make sure you guys checking all their channels out. Gold Gaming, let's check him out. If he's any good, let's give him a sub. Let's do it. Bandit over on Twitch. If I haven't mentioned your name, I will get you on a recording. Just make sure that you let me know that I forgot to mention you. You guys know how I am. I don't mind giving the love. And as Ham would say, get out of here. I love that outro. He's awesome. Thank you guys, for real. Thank you.